All right, let me go timer set.
Welcome to Daily Dose. She's still talking to me. That's okay. My name's Robert. That's my pal Susan. Looking dapper. The colors are really nice. Is it kind of a gold and what's going on there?
It's kind of a shimmer. You know, that's actually kind of the color of my hair
Uh-huh.
underneath all this. What little hair there is, there's a lot of silvery stuff, and it's dark. It's quite dark.
I
So
like it. Very
not,
nice. Very nice. Nice
not the
reflection.
blonde girl that you used to know.
Well, again, every day we're all discovering new pieces, right? So,
Oh, Robert, that's so true. Oh my
yeah.
gosh. Ever since I met you, there's just discovering new pieces.
I think that's an underrated part of health, and that framework right there is interesting. Health, I'd love to hear your thought on this. Health got reframed for me in a big way when my parents got diagnosed within 2 weeks, right? With cancer, stage 4 for mom, and Parkinson's. My entire idea of health, boom. That was 21 years ago that happened. And, I've since been on this, quest of understanding what is health and then how does it apply in the various ways it goes. And how I approach my own health. What is my responsibility? Where do I need help? All those sorts of things. How have you looked at health, and maybe how has your vision or version of it evolved over the span of your life?
Well, because I've had a handful of, tough diagnoses myself, um, it's been a step closer. Um, I was actually thinking about this recently. I don't know that I can account for this exactly, but in retrospect, I dive in for a while with learning. I probably am paralyzed for a while. I guess I'd have to admit to that. Emotionally kind of stuck. And then I need to know, and then I just get practical. And I think I am so innately positive that I am blessed, in that way, so that even though I have, had some major issues, I'm it's part of a big picture. I'm not sure I'm really answering the exact question you're asking me.
No, you're in there, and again, this is a broad focus. Health to me is very individual. So how you're going to answer that speaks to who you are, right?
Well, I think the reason I was thinking about it the other day, I was talking to a girlfriend of mine who's now had 5 different cancers, several of which were in her mouth, which required just a horrific recovery. And she's as positive as I am, and it's just beautiful. I don't know how it is that that happens with people, but it did give me pause to think about, where is this gift coming from?
Yeah.
I don't have an answer to that.
Let me bring something forward. Hold on, book real quick. I think I've mentioned this to you before, but it's finally becoming a regular practice. And I think it has something to say with what we're doing right now. Have you read?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, several times. Yeah,
Yeah. Because that
years.
sort of thing, right? Finding humanity within the struggle. What a gift. So tell me about your relationship with Viktor Frankl and the search for meaning.
Oh gosh, it has been years since I read it, so it's a very broad memory, and um, the feeling of being moved and having my awareness like broadened. You can uh,
That's the effect we can have on each other. And I think that's one of the takeaways I'm getting early on in the book. And I think that's what he's speaking toward is our impact upon each other based on our outlook, based on how we treat each other.
yeah. If I had known him, me and everybody else would have said, "You're such an inspiration." I think this conversation also came up for me because people are saying to me that I'm an inspiration to them, which I find quite puzzling. I mean, this is not a false humility. Yes, I had these diagnoses, and yes, I did something about it. It's what you do.
There's something further within that I want to yes and is that you're living it out loud. It's the same way I celebrate my dad and choose to celebrate you too, because I think that's a part of health that is a gift. that if you choose to allow other people to learn from your suffering, you are giving a tremendous gift.
You've said that so well. It's very circular, and that's what's happening.
It is. And what's happening now is the end of this daily dose. See you next time.